10 most iconic engagement rings in the British royal family. Some sapphires were rarer than royalty, some diamonds cut from exile. One ring was crafted from a shattered tiara, another chosen from a store shelf. They dazzled the world, but behind the sparkle hid sacrifice and silent rebellion. Because in the royal world, not every jewel is forever, and not every love lasts. Today in this video we will reveal the 10 most iconic engagement rings in the British royal family. Queen Mary sapphire ring. It wasn't love at first, yes. Prince Albert, the Duke of York, proposed to Lady Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon twice before she finally agreed. What changed her heart? A ring, unlike any other. Not just any sapphire, but a deep velvet blue cashmere stone, so rare jewelers gasped at its clarity. It was flanked by 2 diamonds, selected personally by the couple from Burt & Company in Mayfair. The ring was so stunning it had to be remade entirely just to fit her finger without losing its dramatic effect. When Elizabeth wore it for the first time on January 20th, 1923, the royal family welcomed her into Sandringham. The sapphire caught the light as she shook hands with Queen Alexandra, Queen Maud of Norway, and Empress Marie of Russia. Yet years later she replaced it with a diamond-studded pearl ring. Why would a queen trade one of the rarest sapphires in the world? And why did she later give an entirely different ring, the one worn by Camilla today, to someone else? That secret is hidden in the jewels she chose to keep, and the ones she left behind. Princess Anne sapphire ring. Princess Anne is the only royal to receive 2 sapphire engagement rings, and both whisper stories of love, tradition, and quiet rebellion. The first came in 1973. Dashing Olympic rider Mark Phillips proposed with a classic design, a deep blue oval sapphire flanked by 2 sparkling diamonds. But what few know is that the ring was secretly commissioned from royal jeweller Gerard, crafted precisely to Anne's personal taste, using rare Welsh gold. The couple kept their engagement hidden for over a month, sharing the news only when duty called before the press. Then, nearly 2 decades later, a second ring appeared, when Commander Timothy Lawrence, her confidant from the royal yacht Britannia, gave her a cabochon-cut sapphire with 3 tiny diamonds on each side. It told a subtler story. No palace fanfare, no grand royal wedding. Just a simple Scottish ceremony, away from the cameras. There's a reason Anne chose sapphires again. In royal symbolism, sapphires represent wisdom, loyalty, and protection, qualities Anne has always embodied in private and public life. And unlike the glittering stones favoured by most royals, Anne's smooth cabochon sapphires reflect her timeless style. Quiet, functional, and fiercely unfussy. Queen Elizabeth diamond ring. Before Queen Elizabeth ever wore the crown, she wore this. At just 21, she slipped on a ring that would define not only her love story, but the future of a monarchy. Crafted by Prince Philip's own hands and heart, the engagement ring featured a 3-carat solitaire diamond, framed by 10 sparkling side stones. But what made it extraordinary? The diamonds were taken from a tiara once belonging to his mother, Princess Alice of Battenberg, a tiara she wore during her exile. That act alone turned the ring into a bridge between old empires and new beginnings. Today the ring's value is estimated at £150,000 to £250,000, yet its emotional worth is incalculable. Philip even used leftover diamonds to craft her a matching bracelet, still seen in portraits and banquets decades later. But what the public never knew was what happened to that ring in the Queen's final moments. Was it buried with her, or hidden away for a future queen? That part of the story is still sealed in Windsor silence. Princess Diana sapphire ring. In 1981, Diana didn't just choose a ring, she made a statement. Prince Charles presented her with a tray of options from Gerard, the royal jeweller. But instead of a custom-made heirloom, she picked a piece straight from the catalogue. A 12-carat Ceylon sapphire, surrounded by 14 solitaire diamonds, set in 18-carat white gold. It cost £28,000, available to the public, and that shocked the palace. Some criticised her for choosing a commoner's ring, but Diana adored it. The sapphire mirrored her unforgettable blue eyes. Its design echoed Queen Victoria's beloved 1840 brooch, a gift from Albert and a symbol of deep devotion. That personal connection made it more than just a ring. It was her choice, her story. She wore it through the highs of royal life. And even after the fairy tale ended, it remained on her hand. The ring outlived the marriage. It stayed part of her. And here's the twist few know. After her death, it was Prince Harry who inherited the ring, but he gave it up, so Prince William could propose to Princess Kate with the jewel that reminded them both of their mother. Today, the ring is a global icon, but behind the sparkle lies a quiet sacrifice, a royal rebellion, and a mystery. Camilla diamond ring. When King Charles proposed to Camilla in 2005, he chose a diamond heirloom once worn by the Queen Mother, a woman he adored deeply. But few knew the true story behind that glistening piece of history. Queen Camilla's engagement ring is no ordinary jewel. With a 5-carat emerald-cut diamond at its heart and 6 baguette-cut diamonds gliding down its sides, it's an Art Deco masterpiece, estimated at $288,000. The platinum setting gives it a clean, eternal glow, timeless in a way few rings ever are. Crafted by Garrard, the same royal jeweller behind Princess Diana's sapphire ring, its stepped cuts maximize clarity, creating reflections as sharp as palace chandeliers. And it wasn't just selected for beauty, it was chosen for memory. This was the Queen Mother's cherished ring, a silent keeper of royal dinners, whispered secrets, and wartime resilience. But here's the twist few know. Before it ever graced the Queen Mother's finger, it's believed this ring was originally gifted by King George VI, a post-coronation treasure tied to their private promise during Britain's darkest hour. And now, Camilla wears it as Queen. Princess Margaret ruby ring. Before the cameras flashed and headlines screamed royal engagement, there was a secret. Hidden in the quiet hills of Wycombe Manor, Anthony Armstrong Jones slipped a ring onto Princess Margaret's finger, one that carried a breathtaking tale. It wasn't just any jewel, it was a ruby, the stone of passion and protection, long favoured by royals for its deep symbolism. And for Margaret, whose middle name was Rose, Anthony designed a bespoke cluster ring that mimicked the petals of a blooming flower, a vivid ruby at its heart, framed by a delicate halo of diamonds, like a living marguerite. This wasn't a ring of obligation, it was of art, intimacy, and rebellion. Margaret chose love over royal pressure, and Anthony, a commoner turned royal consort, immortalised that love in a ring so personal, even its unveiling was delayed for a prince's birth, earning it the title Britain's best-kept secret. Kate Middleton's sapphire ring. It began not with Kate, but with a young Princess Diana. In 1981, she chose it from a Garrard catalogue, a 12-carat Ceylon sapphire, haloed by 14 diamonds, set in 18-carat white gold. It wasn't custom, nor unique, yet it stunned the world, and it would go on to stir generations. After Diana's passing in 1997, her sons chose keepsakes. William took her gold Cartier watch, Harry the sapphire ring, but when William fell in love with Kate, Harry offered the ring so his brother could propose with the most iconic token of their mother's love. When Kate appeared with it in 2010, the royal jewel, once controversial, was reborn. Its worth today, estimated between $400,000 to $500,000. But its true value lies in memory, legacy, and the woman who once wore it with quiet power. Duchess Sophie diamond ring. In the quiet drawing rooms of Buckingham Palace, love once gleamed in 3 perfect stones. When Prince Edward proposed to Sophie Rhys-Jones in 1999, he didn't just offer a ring, he offered a story forged in diamonds and royalty. Her engagement ring features a 2-carat oval-cut diamond, flanked delicately by 2 heart-shaped diamonds, crafted in platinum by Garrard, the historic royal jeweller behind Princess Diana's sapphire ring. But this wasn't just a sparkly show. The heart-shaped stones, a tribute to romance. The trilogy setting, a royal nod to the past, present and future of their journey. And as Edward joked with photographers, "You'll need dark glasses. If it catches the sun, you'll be blinded." Reportedly worth around £105,000, $149,000, the ring is more than its price. It's a piece of modern monarchy wrapped in sentiment. Yet eagle-eyed royal watchers have noticed Sophie sometimes doesn't wear it. What began as a dazzling love token quietly became a reflection of Sophie's deeply personal choice, and one royal rule she gracefully chose to bend. Princess Eugenie Padparadscha ring. It wasn't the size that stunned the world, it was the glow. A rare pink-orange Padparadscha sapphire sat at the heart of Princess Eugenie's engagement ring, catching the light like a living flame. Jack Brooksbank proposed without a ring, just love and a question whispered under the Nicaraguan sun. But together, they returned to London to craft a jewel unlike any other. A 3 to 4 carat sapphire, so rare it makes up less than 1% of all sapphires, was set in a floral cluster of 10 brilliant cut and 2 pear-shaped diamonds. Estimated at over £100,000, the ring wasn't just royal, it was deeply personal. Jack said, "It changes colour in different lights, just like Eugenie." Padparadscha means lotus blossom in Sinhalese, a fitting tribute to a love that bloomed quietly over 7 years. But there's one more detail about this gem, a mysterious royal link, nearly forgotten, that might explain why Eugenie's ring echoes a design worn by another royal bride long before her time. And that story, we'll uncover it in the next video. Princess Beatrice diamond ring. When Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi proposed to Princess Beatrice in 2019, he didn't just offer a ring, he presented a story, a love letter carved in diamond. Designed by British jeweller Sean Lean, the ring was born from the couple's shared passion. Edo's love for Art Deco architecture, and Beatrice's deep affection for Victorian romance. The result? A one-of-a-kind masterpiece. At its heart lies a rare 2.5 carat brilliant cut diamond, ethically sourced and dazzling with exceptional clarity, flanked by 2 0.75 carat tapered baguettes. Crafted in platinum with a 6-prong setting, the ring fuses modern precision with vintage soul. Its estimated worth? Over £100,000. But its true value lies in something rarer, intention. While many royals wear heirloom sapphires or emeralds, Beatrice chose timeless white brilliance. Thank you for watching. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more sparkling stories. We would love to know your thoughts on which engagement ring was your favourite and why.